All right, so the last spot we have on our site will be the footer. So this will be, we'll do that quick. So, all right, as usual, we're just going to open up Visual Studio Code, drop in our folder, open up the index file. Let's get ourselves set here. Okay. All right, there's our footer section. Okay, if we take a look at our design, there's nothing really fancy about it. And again, I took a screen grab from the current New Paltz site just to get this. We're not going to code up all the lists, so let's put this image in. All right, so what I want to do is I just want to add an image into my footer. Right, so I'm just going to go ahead and click inside there, and we'll image right source, and I'm looking to add this footer.jpg, and it's in the img folder. So img and then /, right, go into the folder, select the footer, and then we're going to call FPA footer for the alt tag. All right, let's give a little check there and see what happened. All right. Okay, great. There it is. Okay. Now, right, I don't want it aligned to the left. I want to get it centered under my thing. So I want to go ahead and add a class to the footer. Oops. And what class do you suppose we would want to add? All right. We're going to add the row class. Now, the image is the only element in there. So nothing's going to jump up and get in line next to it. But now that we've set the row class, right, we can use all our Flexbox controls. So if we go to our CSS and, right, remember over here, you can click and drag. So I'm going to drag all the way down to the bottom. And I want to make a section for this stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'm just going to call it footer styles. Okay. All right. And then I'm targeting just the footer element. And do you remember what we did to center some of the other ones, right? Do you see it? Right, you can see it on the screen here. Yep, here it is. Justify content. Right? This is the Flexbox control. So if we put that right in there, remember there were a bunch of options we could use for justify content. Now there's nothing to space between, right? So if we just, right, and when you retype, right? Oh, look at the one there, right? There it is. Center. All right, let's try that. Aha. And there we go, right? Now our image, right, is centered right in our row along with all of our elements. Great. That looks great. Okay. So we're going to need to get rid of this white back here. We can do that with the background color. So we can just figure that out, right? If we open up our design file here, and I'm going to eyedropper that color and then check, and I'm just going to go ahead and copy the hex value. I'll put that back down. I can do background color, and I'll need the hash symbol. All right, very nice. And we're not trying to do anything fancy with this. I just want there to be a footer on my page. Right? And you'll notice that as I make the window smaller, the image stays the same size. So we can change that by setting our image width to be 100%. So let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and save that. Nothing happened. Right? So width is not changing. What's the... Oh! All right. I realize what I've done wrong, right? Can you tell what I've done wrong? Right? I don't want to put this width on the footer element, right? Because the footer element has to span the entire width of the page. What I want is I want to target the IMG, right? The image inside the footer with a width. So let's go ahead and do that. And there we go. It's exactly what I want, right? So it will scale. Now it's, it's obviously too small for a phone, but, as an image, it's fine, right? I just want there to be a footer on here, and it will scale up, scale down. Okay. All right, there we go. We're all set with that. We did our background color, set our image, and we scaled it. And we are all done with this one. I will see you in the next video.